Man, the LA Kings really love testing their fans' limits, don't they? They like to kind of pummel the crap out of you emotionally and then be like, I'm sorry, here's a present, and to make it better, 2 more points. Yay. So after the emotional roller coaster that has been this whole season, where we started, the last team in the division in the entire league to lose a game in regulation, riding high, top of our division, then all the way down on that sad roller coaster with Quick being injured and us being out of the playoffs, and then scraping our way back slowly but surely. This game was no exception to the roller coaster, not just of the season, but of the game. In over half, and I'd be willing to bet, I'm going to have to look this up, over 75% of the games that the Kings have played, they have given up the first goal. Playing from behind seems to be something that they relish. I almost want to put one goal in the other team's scoreboard just to start so that they have something to aspire to that they can cling back from. I don't know what it is, particularly with this game, because it took us 11 minutes and 8 seconds not to respond to the goal, to get a shot on goal. 11 minutes and 8 seconds to register a presence anywhere near our offensive zone. So is it any wonder that we're going to give up the first goal if we're outshot 9-0 in the first half of the period? That's sad. That is an emotional beating, and I can't with this team sometimes. Play 60 minutes of hockey. Just do it, please. So the first goal is a little bit on Drew Doughty, and that's slightly concerning because it's not the first time I've said that. It's probably not even the second or third time I've said that recently. Loses his man, down 1-0, still no shots on goal. And then Folan and Muzzin are standing like right here, right next to each other. Hi, what's up? Oh, look, is that the puck going by both of us and back past Quick into the net? Oh, that's sad. Oops, probably shouldn't have done that. I guess we should, try and stop pucks next time. Cool. Yes, you're a defenseman. That's your job. So, more of the stopping pucks thing. Man, the first period, it was sad. Tanner Pearson got a penalty, and, the last thing the Kings needed was more defensive zone time. So, we're just going to erase the first period because as soon as the Kings came out for the second, it was like it never happened. Oh, wait, not as soon as, because 26 seconds in, Iafallo gets a penalty. But 18 seconds after the penalty expires, we get our first goal. So clearly something happened in the intermission, or maybe even in that penalty, where the Kings finally snapped and said, nope, that's enough, I'm done. I'm going to start playing hockey now, and I'm going to come back and do some good things. So the first goal is Nate Thompson. This is his first goal as an LA King. Congratulations. So excited to have him on the and all of the momentum the Kings got, not only killing off the penalty, but almost immediately scoring a goal, goes into the next 2.5 minutes. And the next thing we know, we're tied. And this came from Iafallo. Actually, it started with Anze Kopitar, who's not going to get any credit for this goal, but should get a lot of it, because he starts the forecheck in order to keep the puck in the offensive zone. Hey, they found offensive zone time, guys. It's so exciting, because you know what happens when that happens? You have the potential to score goals. Exciting. So Kopitar gets the puck. He gets it to Muzzin, who gets it to Folan, who had 3 assists tonight, guys. That's pretty impressive. He must have wanted to make up for his blunder in the first. Anyway, Kopitar to Muzzin to Folan, who takes the shot and allows a beautiful repositioning of the goaltender, and Iafallo just so gently lifts the puck up and over and into the back of the net, and just like that, in the first 5 minutes of the second period, 2 goals. Apparently, it's not that difficult to do. So we're tied, and things are looking much better. The Kings are actually generating chances. They're spending time in the offensive zone. They've started to dominate the neutral zone. They're actually doing good things. They're getting chemistry, and then they're gifted a power play. And I say gifted because the Blue Jackets are second in the league for being like the stingiest team as far as penalty minutes. They average about 7 a game, and they had less than that tonight. So gifted is very true, and Drew Doughty, who kind of whacked us emotionally in the first period, comes back, takes a stunning shot, technically tipped in by Tanner Pearson, who has been doing a lot of his work around kind of staying at home around the goalie there. So they are both rewarded, as are the entire Kings and their fan base, with the go-ahead goal. Very exciting. Very exciting. 3 unanswered goals. It's a little weird because the game last night where the Avalanche were playing the Flames came out and got 2 goals really quickly in the first period, and then the Avalanche somehow woke up again, got 2 goals in quick succession, and a few minutes after that got their 3rd go-ahead goal, 4th and 5th goal, and oh wait, that's the exact same score as the Kings ended up with. Thank you, by the way, Avalanche, for so heartedly beating the Flames after the game in Vegas where Reeves was just being a total douchebag. Chuck came out and, unsurprisingly, was a total douchebag, and they made him pay. And oh yeah, now the Flames are just that little bit further out of reach, which was why the first period to me was so frustrating, because if the other teams around the league are doing what they can to help us out, we need to be able to help ourselves out. So the second period proved that the Kings can actually, in fact, do this on their own. So 3 goals. We end the period with a split penalty, which we don't do anything with, but it does help us carry the momentum into the third period, where the first minute is pretty solidly in our offensive zone, and things are going really well. And that's when we get another penalty, and it's kind of after the Blue Jackets had been pushing back a little bit, just enough to make you nervous that you only have a 1-goal lead. And who else should come and save the day but Jeff Carter? 3 goals. I miss him. We have missed him so badly. It's so lovely to have him back. Short-handed goal. Short-handed. So exciting. And he had his pocket picked. I mean, there was 1 Jeff Carter and 5 Blue Jackets around in the first period. So it's understandable that he had his pocket picked, but it was so nice for him to come back. Folan had the assist on this one, so good job to him. Really, really good play tonight, or in the first start of the game. So Folan gets the forecheck in the neutral zone, gets it to Carter, and Carter's like, I think I'm just going to do my Jeff Carter thing here, guys. And he does, and the puck's in the back of the net. 4-2. Oh, things are looking better. Except then the Kings go back to that emotional roller coaster, abusive relationship thing that they have going on with their fans, where they're like, oh, we don't want to get you too excited. Sorry. Can't do that. And they start going back, reverting to their first period play, where they think that Jonathan Quick is the only one that has to play 60 minutes, and everyone else on the team can be like, what up? It's cool. We're up 4-2. It's fine. Whatever. We still have 10 minutes left to play. That's okay. We should probably stop letting them have so many chances, because that could go badly. It didn't. But the potential was there, and that's what's concerning, because come playoffs, a team is going to make you pay for as much zone time as we let them have continuously with no shift change. It was bad. There's a bad period. Jonathan Quick, of course, manages to keep the team in it because he is phenomenal and made some great saves. Iafallo even came in at one point, I believe this was the end of the second period, and helped make the save. And that's the kind of thing that keeps momentum going and keeps the team rallied and together. And so finally, we get to the Kings' 5th goal of the evening. They got their heads out of their asses and decided to play hockey again. And good things happen when you actually, try. This goal had Alex Iafallo on deck for a hat trick. So close. Didn't quite make it, but still, I love seeing this guy play with Kopitar and Brown. They are teaching him so many good things. He is gonna be a star. I'm calling it now. I called it with Toffoli too. He makes some beautiful little plays, and when he gets to play with 2 guys who are as experienced as Kopi and Brown are, and in completely different ways. Kopi has the sick hockey IQ and all these deft little players, and Brown's just kind of this grinder, but he gets to the net and he gets things done. So that line just has so many different parts to it that all play really well together. I'm just so excited about all the potential that the Kings have. That line is fantastic. That 70s line is back and generating really good chances. And then you have the bottom six where Trevor Lewis is going to come back in a couple of weeks. Yay! Trevor Lewis is going to come back soon. And you just you look at the lineup right now and you see the way these guys are playing together and you think, oh God, I'm excited about Trevor Lewis, but like, who are we going to kick out? I'm guessing Amadio, but that's not the point. We have some really solid lines going on with Phaneuf coming in. We've got 4 solid defensemen playing. And then you have Jonathan Quick, and you've got a guy like Campbell who's proved that he can be a pretty stellar backup in Vegas of all places. It's exciting. So this is the time where I'm also going to look around the league and see other teams that did nice things for us that help keep our excitement going. Blackhawks, you're useless. You did nothing against the Sharks. Please continue that on Saturday when we play you for the matinee. That'd be awesome. But like I said, the Flames yesterday went down to Colorado. That was great. Believe the Stars, who were kind of in and out of contention, they lost their game as well. The Wild lost their game. Things are looking good, guys. I mean, I don't want to jinx anything. I'm not going to jinx anything. I'm just going to leave it with 5-2. That's a fairly convincing win. And with 17 games left in the season, a convincing win is exactly what the Kings need. They are on the uptick right now. The return of Jeff Carter has done better than any trade deadline acquisition could. Things are really solid. And if we could just keep playing the way we did the second period for all the time that they're on the ice, we got a good thing going, guys.